Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and we have found the Council Elder, and let's see what he has to say.
Will you hear my words?
You have gained the favor of the Lumivaki, but you are not the only one to come seeking our help to find this ring. Why is it so important? No, do not speak of it. I fear it will only bring a black wind upon us. First came the Vanavaki, Laridon, and then came you. But another awaits an audience with me. He makes powerful claims. Will you go with me to treat with him? You should know the claim he lays upon the ring. However, we will wait until you are prepared. When you are ready, speak with me again. Alright, I am ready. See who this is.
Iriene, the chieftain of Surikile, desires to aid the free peoples of the south in their hunt for Narquil, the ring of Amarthiel. But he fears the threats of Mordrambor.
Iriene. Sounds like what he said. I guess that's close enough.
The winter wind speaks your name.
Let us gather the elders and meet with this emissary from Angmar. Alright then. I will call together those who hold the secrets you seek. Yrna, look! There draws another. A storm gathers, an evil wind blows. That's never good. Never good at all. Oh, Mordrambor! Oh, isn't that fun? I would have never guessed. Well, you know he's the elder when he could take his time in getting there. The prerogative. I have much to discuss with him. Alright. What is your business here? You have an ill wind about you. An ill air indeed. The wind, air, and water all are servants of the Iron Crown of Angmar. Speak your piece and be gone. I will not have my enemies walk freely through my lands. Enemies? Nay, thou art wrong. It is Pineclaw, the enemy of Angmar and the Great Eye, who has brought me to thy lands. If thou were to deliver me mine enemy, a great friendship could be made between us. Leave now and speak no more of your falsehoods. I do not treat with my enemies, much less a coira of my enemies. Thou hast made a foolish choice, base-born cur! Hold your tongue, or I'll remove it. Depart, and do not return. If thou refuse, I will take it, and the heads of your people as payment for thine insolence. Didst thou? Do you pay heed to my words? The Lumivaki have long endured the cold. If thou art not... Ah! Okay, then he tries fire. I will return, and when I do, I expect to be done as I have commanded. Defy me, and thou wilt share the fate with Pineclaw. Well, what a kind fellow. How can one fight the air and the waters and fires of Angmar? Oh, that is a good question. Come, we must seek shelter from this storm. All right. Well.
The winter wind speaks your name.
And so there you have it, Beorning. The servants of the Iron Crown stand against you. An end must be put to the evils of Angmar, but my people will not help you as long as the shadow looms over us. There is one, however, who may help you. Alright. And let's see what he has here. Vitality, nice. Fate, meh. Maximum power, eh. Alright, it's not really too much better than what I've got now. Oh well.
I do not think we should waste the day.
There is a Nakia, a seer, who dwells outside the village. She is powerful and does not fear the Lord of Storms. She may help you and find your ring. You will find Saya at Nakikolo, northwest of Kuruliri. That is the western edge of the bay. She is haughty and proud, but you may find her an ally against Morthrimbor. Go seek the wisdom of the ages. Alright. And if we look at this, you will see that, well, actually we'll go outside since... Alright, this is where we are. This is Kuriliri. This is where she's at. So we gotta go all the way around here. That's gonna be a real fun trip. Fortunately, the magic of editing will help. I'm not quite on the other side yet, but I had double-tracked and picked up another quest from one of the guys near the chief, because there is a quest that you need to complete if you want to open up the travel route between the two halves of it. It's called the Frozen War. In order to do that, you need to interact with these territory markers and burn them down. And I think that's going to be a very necessary point. I don't know whether or not I'll have to get back and forth too often, but it may prove useful later on. I guess we'll find out whether or not you ever need it in the epic, at least. If you do much travel between the two towns, you'll probably need it. Now, I also took the precaution of setting a milestone to the chief's area, so therefore won't be necessary perhaps on this playthrough, since I am going to have to get to the other side in order to unlock the stable route anyway. But who knows what will be needed in the future. Alright. Now we'll be needing to visit that ship later on. Oh, a Grim! Alright, and here we have a Gelid Grim. Gelid Grim? Whoa. Not sure what he means by Gelid, but alright. Ah yes, the joys of Frost Grims. Alright, that's 3. Stay next to it. Okay, I know it doesn't... I don't think there is any game implementation for improving the warmth due to that. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Alright, there's another one here. Down this way somewhere. I figure if I take care of these, that's one less thing to worry about later on. Now, of course, it'll probably be more important if you're actually doing a full round of questing in the area. Alright, there we go. And here's the 4th. Now, unfortunately, the other two are way down there Maybe I should have gone way down there first. Or arranged to be at this end. Starting out in the middle and then going towards both ends isn't exactly the most efficient way of doing something. That's one I've already interacted with, so I can't do that one again. So let's get going. I don't have to worry about all these worms later on, I guess. I don't remember if there's a quest involving the worms or not. But I am going to have to kill at least one, it looks like. Because the worm is sitting right next to the next marker. Alright, done. Done. Must be in human form. Alright, fine. Take human form. Alright, that's 5. And that means I only need one more. And that is this one right here. Yeah, woo, yourself. And there we go. Good, we've taken care of the markers. Now I will have to go back. Oh, that's right. I can't even take advantage of it to get back to Surlikila because I cannot do the quest until I get there. I can't turn it in until I get back to Surlikila, so it is good that I put my travel route there. I put a milestone there because I won't be able to take advantage until I finish the quest. Alright, well, I'll meet you when I get to that far-off village, which is, well, first off, I want to make sure I'm not going to go smack into another worm. And find out where we are. Actually, we're not all that far away. How about that? So we should be seeing the village come over the horizon pretty soon. You would think that in this frozen landscape, a village shouldn't be too... Oh, alright, well there's something right up there. Actually, those are ruins. Ah, there's the village right down there. Because I do want to at least pick up the stable master, so I don't forget about that. It'd be really silly to go through all the trouble to get this quest, finish the quest, and then not talk to a stable master. But you can see that I have to complete Frozen War before I can use that. So let us head through this way and is that her lodge right there? Alright. Easier to find than I thought it would be. Alright, here we go. Yep, this is it! Let's see what she has to say.
The winter wind speaks your name.
You come from Iana? I have no fear of the stone dwellers of Hermangmar. They can do me no harm. I will share with you what wisdom I have. Long ago, a king from the south came into Forhel, seeking refuge from the witch king of Angmar. Arvedwi was his right name, but we called him the Gaunt King, because he was frail from hiding in the ancient mines of the dwarves. The Gaunt King begged for aid from the Lotsoth, which was given, but hesitantly, for the Lotsoth feared the wrath of the Witch King. The Gaunt King stayed with the Lotsoth until a great sea monster appeared in the ice bay, bearing many elves. We warned the Gaunt King not to go forth upon the back of the beast, but to wait for the summer, so that the power of the Witch King would not be so strong. He would not listen, and the storm slew the beast. It is said that the body of the beast may yet be seen in the ice bay, northeast and east of here. It may be that you may find the knowledge you seek upon its corpse. So I must go to the wreckage of the ship. Now, I showed you the wreckage of the ship a little bit earlier. So it is now time for us to find it. Actually, I think that's... yeah, we can see it from here on a nice clear day. But now I have to get all the way down there. And that's going to be a little bit of a trip. We found a little bit inlet to the shipwreck, and now we need to fight our way there because the enemy seems to be holding this location at the moment. Now this is a similar place to Angmar, and not Angmar, Anuminous, where you have some sections that are tested. And I think this is one of them where it is possible to get rid of all the Baradan and lock them all out. Though it's been a long time since I've seen that happen. You don't have as many people going around here as you have in the Numinous. Either that or I am wrong in that supposition. Let's see, but... yeah, because there's a red flag right there that's saying it's being currently held by the enemy. I presume if you clear out everybody or something like that, you can get control of it. But it's not a solo deed. We can at least reduce their numbers as we go along our way. Alright now. But we need to talk to that shade up there. Which is our next thing to do. But first, we've got to get... by this guy and by this guy. Looks like these are the last two. Good! I presume that shade is going to have some sort of quest for us. Don't they always have a quest for us? That's the way of these things. Alright, I have found the shade of Arvedui, the last king of Arthedian. Thou art not of the Lotsoth, but are a Beorning from the lands of old. Why come ye into this terrible place? Thou dost not belong to this place, but it matters not. Alas, so much evil has befallen this world. I remain here in penitence, for my own curse was brought down upon my head. In pride I ignore the warnings of the Lotsoth, for I wish to return to my kingdom. The storms of the ice bay brought ruin to my vessel and all aboard her, and in despair and wrath I cursed myself for my pride. Redemption does not lay hope upon me, however, for those who follow in my footsteps may yet bring me peace. In the dwarf mine south of Lanzima, there we first hid from the agents of the Witch King. We were forced to abandon many things. One such item is a book of heraldry, which details the lineage of my people. Go forth and find it, and bring it to the Dunedain, who watches these cold lands of Surikila. He will take it to his lord. So I must find the Book of Heraldry, which is down near the dwarf camp. Unfortunately, I did tag the stable master there before I came here, so we could go and do that in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.